A few months ago, Facebook rolled out a new format for their platform. So as a marketer, I, of course, gave it a try. I wanted to see how this might affect my small business as well as how it might affect my clients who own small businesses. So I turned on the beta version for a phase and I thought, well, I don't like that. Gonna switch back to the original. So I went back to the familiar Facebook blue bar, and I was relieved to once again be in friendly territory. Well, for most of us, last week changed everything about Facebook. Facebook rolled out their new format, and now everyone needs to get used to their new layout. So although I'm not really excited about learning a new way to navigate something that I use as often as I use Facebook, it turns out that maybe it's better, that there are a few features that could be really helpful to small business owners. So I thought I'd briefly highlight a few of those today. First of all, everything is going to mobile devices these days. You'll find that more than half of your website traffic will be coming from mobile users. But get this, when it comes to social media, our researchers here have found that many small businesses are finding that as high as 97% of their social media users are on a mobile device. So make sure your Facebook page looks great on a mobile device. And secondly, think about shooting photos in a vertical or a portrait layout or in a square most of the time. Facebook will be rolling out a wide range of offerings for shops. The expansion of their current features and the implementation of some new shopping features will greatly increase your small business's e-commerce sales potential. So our understanding is that they're rolling out options where you can buy and sell products directly on Facebook and take payments on Facebook just like you would on Amazon or on an e-commerce website. Now we're getting ready to experiment with this for the first time with the first couple of businesses that we serve. And so we'll report back in the next few weeks to see if we encounter any issues that we don't already know about. But we do know about one issue right off the bat. It looks like Facebook will be holding payments for up to 10 days. And this could pose a little bit of a problem for some small businesses because they need to ship the product before payment is actually deposited into their account. So our research suggests that this delay is causing some small businesses to already shift back over to more traditional e-commerce solutions. We're also seeing that Facebook is rolling out the ability to not only host classes, webinars, and conference events on their platform, but to also take payment and process those payments for those online events. Facebook is increasingly becoming a pay-to-play environment. So what I mean by that is if you want your post to reach more than like 30 to 50 people, you'll typically need to pay for advertising services. Now, there are two ways that we know of right now to beat the system. First way is to remind your fans to like your page and to share your posts on their page. At the same time, you need to use your business page to like other people's pages as well. Secondly, you need to increase your participation in Facebook groups. My next video will focus exclusively on this new emphasis on Facebook groups, but let me briefly mention 3 changes when it comes to groups. So it looks like they're in a testing phase where they will allow advertisers to pay for ads in a highly engaged group with more than 1,000 members. So let's say you have a local bike shop and you have a Facebook group that's called something like, Prescott Mountain Biking. Well, if you have more than 1,000 members in this group of yours, this could end up being a way to monetize that group that you currently manage. So we're going to wait and see what actually happens there. Second thing is that paid subscriptions will be available for some groups, again, with highly valuable content. So maybe you have a news page that you want to get paid subscriptions so people can access that news every day, and that'll be a new feature that they're offering. Third thing is they're offering some group watch video features. Some of these are available now, and they're being rolled out. So groups are going to be the key to the new way that Facebook plans to operate. So in my next video, we'll talk a little bit more about what we know so far when it comes to small businesses specifically and Facebook groups.